Hello, welcome to another exciting episode with Mom of Things. On this episode, we'll be talking about sexual education for your children. They are never too young to talk to about sex. Neither are they too old for you to start thinking that they must have known or they see you talking about it. You talking about it and not telling them does not mean that they know. So it is very important for you to raise sexual talk for your teenagers. Well, you see, there is a post I made on my Facebook page, and even me that posted it, I can't even watch it. But if you know you have the mind to watch it, you can go to my posts there. I'm a teen mom. You will see it there and you can watch it. You see, that video, I'll put a clip here, is about a young teenager sexually molesting two siblings. It was really a disgusting video, I must say. You see, that video brought me back, remind me years back of what happened in a city where we once lived. You see, when this happen, people keep saying, God forbid, it can never be me. It can never affect my children. But the only thing I want to ask you is this. Those people that it affected, is it the kind of prayer they also prayed? It can never be me. It's not my children. It is not my portion. See, sometimes we prioritize everything around us when it comes to bad thing. Instead of us to be proactive, we just take it as no. But when it happens and people see it, the next thing you start hearing, God forbid, it can never be me. Well, you see, in the city I lived before, there was this incident that happened. For a 10 years old girl. Now that girl is not even up to the age of a teenager. That girl is still a child. But she was caught in a restroom with a semi-madman. Why did I say he's a semi-madman? Because that guy is the guy that cleans the gutter, does any dirty job in the streets, and also when you have any smelly things that you know you cannot handle, you give him a call and he will do it for you. You pay him off. You see that guy, and let me just say, maybe once or twice in a year, that's when that guy actually take his bath. Because when you see him, you can't differentiate him from a madman. The only thing that when he talks, you know that, oh, he's partially sane. And that was who they caught with Ekene in the restroom making out. A 10 years old girl. You see, I've been hearing before, they have been hearing how children have been sexually molested and all and all. I've never witnessed any until I witnessed that one. How did it happen? You see, that day the auntie was not around. Ekene was brought from the village to that city to stay with her auntie. That's her mom, eldest sister. She and her brother, they were brought from the village so that they could have good education and become something in life. And the auntie owns the restaurant, so she needed a helping hand. So her sister decided to send her two of her children down to the city to meet her sister. That was how Ekene came to that city. So most time when the auntie is not around, Ekene and the brother will be in charge of the restaurant when they come back from school. So this particular day, the auntie was not around. As usual, she was the one selling. Until somebody that was eating there decided to say, okay, let me go and use the restroom. Immediately he opened the restroom. The next thing he saw was Ekene making out with the semi-madman. The way he screamed attracted people, and this was happening in the morning. That day I was going for school run, and I saw people gathered. I decided to park and say, let me hear what is happening, because the restaurant was not far from my house. That was when we began to hear the atrocities men have been committing with Ekene. That it was because the semi-madman was caught. How many times have you done it? The madman said this is the second time. But Ekene was like, no, it's more than twice. So how could a girl of such be this sexually active at that age? That was when the elder brother that was there with them said, that semi-madman is not the only person sleeping with his sister. that he has caught her several times and he never spoke about it. You see, sex education is not meant for only the rich, the wealthy. Even if you are poor, even if you are trying to make ends live, does not mean that you should not tell your children about sex education. You see that post, if you can go and watch it and you have the mind to watch it, you will understand where I'm coming from. You see, sometimes the people we bring to our home are the major problem we are having when it comes to our children. That girl might be a mate, that girl might be a relative, and even a sibling, but definitely that girl came to live in the house. And the most annoying part was she was self-feminine. Not that it was somebody that was feminine. That is where the effect of social media comes in. You see, the reason why you must talk to your children is because if you don't teach them, social media will tell them. And when social media is telling them, they are not going to learn from the truth from social media. They are going to learn the worst from social media. So when the parents of this girl sees this video, how will she react? That is why I'm telling you, as a mother and as a father, sex education is very, very important. Never neglect them because you are too busy. People will say, Mom of this, I cannot be there with them 24/7. You cannot be there with them 24/7, but your presence can be made known to them. Even when you go outside and you come back, there is nothing wrong for you to tell your children, how are you? What happened today? Is there anything I should know? How did you live your life? What and what happened? Out of everything they are saying, you will pick an error from it. Yes, it's good to make money, but if you make money, you make all the wealth and there is no children to inherit it and continue from where you stop, how will you feel like? Parents, they are never too small, neither are they too big for you to start telling them about sex. As far that child can tell you, Mommy, it is hot, Mommy, it is cold, Mommy, I am hungry, Mommy, I am not fine, Mommy, I am this. That is when you should start teaching them their private parts. Never for anybody to touch it. I believe if that mother has done that, before it gets to this extent, she must have known. Parents, let's be careful of who we bring to the house. And also, let's be present in our children's life. Have a nice day.